Hello, you join me at East Preston Street burial ground today. We have got the grave of a firefighter who died in service to find. Now, I don't actually know an awful lot of the fireman's story, but I do know the story of the fire in which he died. Um, so I think what I'll do, this is actually my first time here. I've tried to film here several times, and for several reasons, I haven't actually ever been uh, able to get access inside. There was a lot of groundswork being done and making sure that the headstones were safe, and that stopped me a few times. Right, I'm gonna, yeah, let's have a walk around. I'll tell you the story, and then we'll see if we can find the grave. So the firefighter in question was named John Patterson. He died on 24th of January 1835, and it was in a fire on the North Bridge. I actually do have a newspaper report that I can read, which I'll do in a minute. It is not like newspaper reports you get today. It is very, that's quite interesting. Watch now. I might go up the steps in a minute and see. Not really going to see very much in it. In fact, I'll just do that now while I'm thinking about it. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the newspaper report. It's actually quite graphic by today's standards. I will read it. Oh, let's just board it up. Well, I didn't expect to get inside, but then, oh, look at that view. After seat. Right, let's come back down. Right, there we go. We're back out. Right, I'm going to get my bearings and get the notes out of my pocket, and then I'll start telling you the story. Yeah, check out that view. What a lovely place. Yeah, so I found this report on Flickr. Someone had done some research prior to me. I do not have their name though. I do apologise for that. So the newspaper report read, "We regret to state that this fire has been attended by loss of life. Between 4 and 5 o'clock on Saturday morning, an engine was placed at the back of the house, and 3 firemen, Patterson, a brother of the superintendent, Kerr, and Archibald, made their way, fearless of danger, into one of the windows, took their station on a small part of the floor which had been left unconsumed by the flames. From this position, they were directing the engine when the floor on which they were standing gave way, and they were this word's tripping me up. This is the second take. They were precipitated, there we go, onto the floor below the Albion Cloth Warehouse amid burning rafters and heaps of rubbish. They were immediately extricated. I'm having trouble speaking today. By the other firemen, and Patterson and Kerr were carried to the Royal Infirmary, where we regret to state the former expired in great agony on Saturday forenoon about 11 o'clock. Kerr, we are happy to state, is expected to recover. Archibald is severely hurt, but not dangerously injured, and was carried to his own house." Yeah, so there is the report, with some clearly hard to say words in it. Yeah, I do know where the fire was. Obviously, there's nothing. Let's walk this way. There's nothing left of what was there now. It's been knocked down, rebuilt. But I will put a picture over this to show you what is there now, which is a hotel. The name of the hotel is the Hilton Edinburgh Colton on 15 Northbridge. That's where the fire was. I do know that the grave is on a wall. I do know that, and I'm expecting it to be quite hard to read. So when I do find it, is it this one? Could be this one. Oh, I think I might have found it straight away there. That says Patterson. Give me a second to check this out. Okay, I'm not 100% sure it's that one. It did say Patterson on it, but it did not say John. So I will keep looking for the moment. I actually did manage to get some more information from another site last night as well regarding the fire. So they actually were able to tell me exactly what happened. There was workmen's benches in a tailor's, and that was the seat of the blaze. So something left on that wooden bench was what started it. There were some people that did need rescuing. We've got another Patterson here. Okay, a young man who escaped to the roof of his own accord, and two women who were lowered by ropes. 4 stories. Is this the one I need? It could very well be this one. Let's see. John Patterson, Slater in Edinburgh. Right. Okay. So, one point, he was a fireman, but that wouldn't have been his only job. Right. I'm going to read this and see if this is the right one. I'm thinking it probably is. Okay. It is very hard to read, but it is indeed this one. I can make out. It's got the January 1835, which is the correct month and year, and it's mentioning the North Bridge and something happening. So he died in the building on the North Bridge. So this is definitely the grave of a firefighter and Slater, John Patson. Let me get my bearings. So we're just in the corner. The watchtower is just there, and the entrance is just around that corner. But yeah, here we are. Wow. Well, rest in peace, John. Brave guy. Okay, well, as I said, I didn't really have a lot more information about him, and even having the headstone, it's very hard to read. So I can hear sirens. That's quite ironic. Yeah, so he was also a slater and also a firefighter. But yeah, the monument was paid for by insurance companies to A, honour him, and B, also to raise awareness of the fact that these things happen. There are fires and people do die in them, and not just the public, also the people coming to help. So there you go. Right, I'm going to have a look around, take some photos. I think I'm glad I finally got in here. It's good. So yeah, East Preston Street Cemetery up by the Commonwealth Ball. Yeah, grave of a firefighter. Okay, bye. I know I've already said goodbye to you guys, but wandering around, I found this grave right here. It's incredible. We can have a closer look. If you're interested, the entrance to the cemetery is just here. Yeah, let's go and have a look. It looks quite something. Yeah, so check out that. I mean, wow, wait. I'm trying to see who it is too. It looks like it's the Ronaldson family merchants, so obviously money. Yeah, sort of family thing, but wowie, quite something. So let's put a bracelet on the finger. That's kind of cool. Actually, it's got some jewelry, yeah. Some more in that. Wow. Yeah, very pleased they came here. Whew, right, okay. This is bye now. Bye.